join Dota League Division 1 Asia. And this is brought to you by HeflaTV. Today with me is Coucher, I am HeflaMoke, and let's go. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, it should be amazing. Currently, Arrow Gaming is actually in the first place in JDL Asia, but it's purely because they have played more games than Orange has. Arrow Gaming sitting at 12 and 2, while Orange is sitting on 6 and 0. So if Orange wins this, they have the potential to actually grab the first place for themselves.
Yep,
So a lot in the line.
there's a lot on the line here, and Arrow is actually like a fierce enemy of Orange. Like, I think out of the last 3 games they defeated them twice, if I'm not mistaken, and yeah, so Orange definitely not facing up an easy enemy here.
Yeah, they have played each other 3 times in the last month. Arrow actually took two best of threes, 2-0 against Orange, but Orange got the more important win in the some Southeast Asian Cup. I don't know what it was exactly,
Yeah, it
but
was
they
the
won the best
Orange
of 5.
Invitational stuff where they actually beat Orange, and there was another cup where they beat them. So, yep, they're actually 2-1 considering just the last month. So, Orange has to be careful here. This is not gonna be an easy game for them. And we see the first bans coming out. We have a Slark Batrider for Arrow, an Invoker, Lone Druid. That's a first.
Yeah, I'm guessing these teams know exactly what type of strategy the other one likes to run. Of course, they most likely scream against each other almost daily, I would think, because there are just a handful of top tier teams in the Southeast Asian scene.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I mean, you can already definitely see the differences between like the European scene and the Southeast Asian scene, most likely because of the Slark ban. The Invoker as well as the Batrider are common in the European scene as well, but the Lone Druid is definitely a respect band towards Arrow Gaming, and Arrow Gaming they grab themselves an Ancient Apparition and a Centaur.
Yep, I actually like it. I mean, the AA for obvious reason, the AAOT, cold feed, like the early chilling touch. That's pretty much what's coming out there. But I like the Centaur even more. Like, he's been, well, relatively considered new to the captains, but he hasn't been played too much. But as of late, we see more and more Centaur Warrunner, and it's quite interesting to see that some teams don't stack strength heavy heroes around him. They just want the ultimate for escape and initiation reasons. Of course, we have the initiation similar to like heroes like Slada, for example, blink in, go. And the interesting thing about Centaur Warrunner is that the double edge scales really well early level. If he gets early level, this 400 damage, he just needs some HP pool. 400 damage for a low level, that's pretty sick. Sometimes we see a Centaur Warrunner being played on a safe lane, then he comes and just smashes like 600 HP supports easily. Like, he goes in right click plus stun and the double edge plus another right click, and that's pretty much a safe support kill easily for him. The only thing he has to care about is like his HP pool, since double edge goes for himself. But in the meantime, we see Doom and Nature's Prophet also. I like the picks.
Yeah, both are really strong picks nowadays. Nature's Prophet, of course, just with the Red Dota going on, as well as just the global presence, being able to bring one extra hero to the team fight immediately. And then the Doom, just taking out one hero from the team fight pretty much. Once he gets doomed, he can only right click, so
Yep.
pretty damn good.
We saw that yesterday, how crucial a Doom can be if a team just goes for like single core playing. They had like, I think, well, yeah, there was the XPC game in the Spring Cup. We had like a single core with the Naix, and the Naix being absolutely disabled by the Doom. So I mean, they won the game after all, but still, like, you saw how crucial it is. You have one core, and that one core being disabled by a Doom. So, yep, Doom's taken out one of them, and that's why I'm actually curious if Arrow Gaming is going for more than one core. So far, there's just a Rubik coming out. That's interesting. And in the meantime, we have Visage, Veno. So they take out some early burst potential and also potential for, yeah, pushing power. And on the other hand, like Lycan and Alchemist, like, you see those teams are not facing each other the first time. Like, they are really specific bans adapted to strategy, because like I didn't see a Lycan so far an arrows setup, but I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really see the Lycan coming out either, but I guess it's just rather safe than sorry.
Yeah,
But the
true.
Alchemist is, I think it is something that Arrow Gaming must like to run otherwise, because, I mean, okay, his Unstable Concoction is AoE, so together with the Hoof Stomp, maybe. But so far, Arrow Gaming, they don't have like a vacuum from Darkseer to pull the heroes in anyway for
Yeah.
the AoE stun.
Yeah, that's true. You need quite some positioning for this, but like I like it. The Rubik so far has quite something to steal, like getting the teleport, even the Sprout or the Treants or even the ultimate of Nature's Prophet always becomes quite handy. Maybe not right on spot in a team fight, but like having it after all. Like the Doom, of course, the Doom being stolen, that would be something really crucial. And in the meantime, we saw the Crystal Maiden pick up. The running aura is coming. Definitely nice. The Nature's Prophet needs it at the start. He could like pretty much save up a clarity. If we're gonna see him offlaning. The Doom is also happy about each and every point of mana at the start of the game. Yep, I think the Crystal Maiden has a nice synergy here as well, and of course some CCs coming out with the Crystal Maiden as well.
Yeah, I also like the Arcane Aura a lot here in this lineup. The Nature's Prophet just being able to spam out the Nature's Call. If he goes to the offlane, he will have a much better time just being able to either harass the supports with the treants or maybe even creep pull if possible.
Yep, that's why I'm looking forward. Like if we're gonna see this Nature's Prophet on the offlane, it always comes down to how they micro their trains and is there someone on the lane who actually can take out those trees pretty fast. If you have some like pretty low base damage hero on the lane and the supports are like let's say rotating mid or somewhere else, planting wards, stacking the jungle, pulling the camp, so they're busy and not helping to right click those trees. Those trees actually do considerable harass damage while the Nature's Prophet is able to grab some XP, but we also saw in the last couple games Nature's Prophet offlanes going horribly wrong where at like I don't know, minute 3, minute 4 we saw them just giving up, TPing out, grabbing the mid jungle camps to, you know, not fall too far behind. But anyway,
Yeah, but
like, yeah,
yeah, like the Crystal Maiden, I mean, the aura is nice and all, and the Frostbite Crystal Nova, but she's so squishy.
yeah.
The
She's so
the
slow
Centaur will just, yeah,
and so squishy.
and
And
now
there
the
comes the core.
anti-mage. Yeah.
That's interesting because it's exactly what I talked about. Like, is this a single core strategy by Arrow Gaming, even though they have the Doom already as a second pick, so the Doom doesn't come as a surprise pick. They also didn't think about a ban here, and I think it's pretty crucial. Like, if this Doom, I mean, we have multiple options for that Doom. Like, some Dooms go for the aura stacking, early Macrash, going into Vladimirs, going into AC. Well, maybe you have a farming Doom here, rushing into Shadowblade, Anti-Mage split pushing at some point, but like once the Doom is up on you, Anti-Mage low HP pool, he needs quite a lot of farm to survive. So that Doom is definitely a danger to the Anti-Mage. Then on the other side we see the counter core, Lifestealer. Well, I like it.
Yeah,
But
the Lifestealer at the moment doesn't have a carrier for himself other than the Nature's Prophet. But even only the Nature's Prophet is so damn nice, just one extra global TP if the infest is there.
yeah, that's definitely true. And yeah, but I actually look forward for a mid pick, maybe a Storm for orange. So you actually have a Storm slash Snakes bomb with, as you just mentioned, the side option of getting the Nature's Prophet infested and yeah, having there like a global bomb for whatever ninja gank you want to go for. So I definitely like that.
Yeah, the Storm Spirit can be really strong, but then again, the Storm Spirit, especially earlier on, he runs out of mana quite often, and when the Anti-Mage is close by with the Mana Void, that can just kill the Storm Spirit and maybe even somebody else who is next to him.
Yep, true. No, well, yeah, but I mean, if the Storm Mage gets quite some farm up, I think by the time the Anti-Mage would come in, there's quite some damage done. So I still think the like the Storm pick would make a lot of sense. Interesting enough, Arrow Gaming is banning the OD, so the next pick we're gonna see here is a heavy mid pick. The TA,
They might go for a Storm Spirit themselves, I think.
yeah, that's
Together with the Ancient Apparition, it's such a nice combo. The Ice Blast is already flying, so the Storm Spirit just zips in and uses his Electric Vortex to make sure that the hero does not get out of the Ice Blast.
Yeah, that could be an interesting combo. But I'm also considering something else. Maybe they want to get some push element in their game. I'm considering a Death Prophet. It doesn't have too much synergy with the others, even though the silence is pretty nice, and it's an Ember Spirit.
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what I. Yeah, nice, nice. I was right. They're not going for a single core strategy just because of the Doom. They go for dual core because if Anti-Mage is doomed or if Ember is doomed, you have a second damage source.
Yeah, the Doom is actually extremely nice versus the Ember, but then again, Ember of course can be so annoying overall. He doesn't start out as strong, but once he gets like level 6 already up, having his Fire Remnants to just jump around, not die, as well as maybe higher points in Flame Guard, and once he gets like the first item, the Sleight of Fist starts doing a considerable amount of damage as well.
Yep, definitely. Like, and I'm wondering now, is Orange picking greedy as well? That's the question now. What's coming? Is there a full protect one, or
Yep.
slash Doom farming, Lifestealer farming, and we have support. We
Oh,
have
Enchantress, so
support slash jungler. Yep.
they just want to go for the push, and I can't say it's too bad of an idea. Early on, there's not too much counter push coming out by Arrow Gaming. There's the Fate Bolt, but earlier levels doesn't do that much. And Ember Spirit's Sleight of Fist, it needs leveling up before as well, and some items to actually take care of the creep wave. So if Orange Esports can get the early towers, get the early gold, I guess they can snowball definitely. But Arrow Gaming, if it goes late, actually, even if it does go late, I think it still should be quite even because Nature's Prophet can just create so much space on the map, can
Yeah,
carry quite
that's
hard as
true.
well with the correct item build. The Doom, just being able to disable either the Anti-Mage or the Ember Spirit. And even an Enchantress with the right amount of farm can dish out a lot of damage with the Impetus.
Yeah. And I think we have. Yep. I think this smells like a Doom mid. The Lifestealer then being guarded by Crystal Maiden, Enchantress slash coming back to the try and getting something in the jungle done, and the Nature's Prophet offlane, as I said. Anyway, I introduced Arrow pretty fast. We have Lance heading towards the safe lane on the anti-mage. We have on the centaur the Starks. We have Johnny and DDC now also heading towards the offlane, but this is gonna be Ember swapping into mid, and on the AA we have Mozun.
And for the Radiant side, for Orange Esports, Winter, their captain, playing on the Nature's Prophet. Mid lane will be played by Isera on the Doom, as Insidious C playing the Enchantress with Sharky supporting it up on the Crystal Maiden, and the carry for them, I guess Sox
Yep.
is the most easiest to pronounce, up on the Lifestealer.
Yep.
So an aggressive tri-lane coming out by Arrow, so I guess they want to take advantage of the Enchantress being in the jungle early on, but the Enchantress is one of the most aggressive junglers, so the camps are not blocked by Arrow, so Enchantress definitely can grab the creeps that she needs. If she gets lucky, maybe gets a troll and like Ursa or the Centaur, if she gets into position, that could be some easy kills on the tri-lane, and if the tri-lane fails, I think Arrow will be really sad about it.
Yep. It kind of depends what she gets at the start, like creep-wise. It kind of, yeah. I mean, if she gets a stun or a troll, that's definitely nice to get it on the AA or on the Rubik, both being squishy. And I think, yeah, they can actually get it. But I don't think they will instantly go. But Arrow will ward now here, I think.
Yeah, I think they should as well. Yeah, they did it just on the spawn time. So there's the sentry.
Yep.
Not wasting an observer ward even for it. So pretty nicely done. And Orange has to be so careful. If there's the telekinesis into the cold feet, into Hoofstomp, just such an easy kill. 100% proc for the cold feet, but no, actually chilling touch skilled up before by the ancient apparition. So just want to go for the right click damage.
Yep, the early right click damage is kind of crucial. In the mid it looks kind of even at the moment, like warding wise, by the way, we have one orange ward here blocking the small camp, but there's no one to pull anyway, and the second one is giving vision to the bottom rune inclusively a bit vision to like possible rotations here whatsoever, and I think we see the Enchantress already coming mid. Yeah, this is some harass
She
damage.
actually might be rotating towards the enemy jungle. I'm not too sure what she's doing at the moment. It might be safer for her, but then again, she wouldn't be able to help the bottom lane, and the lifestealer just isn't getting too much farm like this. And top lane, actually, Nature's Prophet might be in some trouble. No, they're just exchanging right clicks, but Winter so low on mana thanks to only a level 1 mana break.
Yep.
And Anti-Mage has a poor man shield as well, so just tanking up the 3 end hits and doesn't care at all almost.
But yeah, the Enchantress, you were right, is going to the enemy jungle and probably saying hello, some harass damage on the anti-mage.
Yeah, I guess that the thought process behind this... Oh, actually, they're going Nature's Prophet once again, but Anti-Mage the blink on cooldown. Can they get him? There's no slow for the Enchantress. He comes from the high ground with a few right clicks. No, the blink goes out and he
has
is...
himself over, so yeah. He will get out of this situation, but he already been pretty low, and yeah, he's missing now the CS.
Yeah, I actually really like that Nature's Prophet went for the Orb of Venom just for some extra harass, because of course he is a ranged hero, so he can do it, but he has to go back home just to regen up now.
Yep. Also, not missing any CS is the Doom, surprisingly. He's now 12 and 3, and the Ember just 7 and 1, but...
Oh, the Ember goes aggressive actually.
Yeah,
The
he
Doom
has the rune.
takes...
Now he has the illusions up as well, but they won't do much damage
The
anyway.
Doom is tanky enough, especially with the Scorched Turf being there to heal him. Yeah, as I was trying to say, I think the thought process behind rotating the Enchantress is that even if the Enchantress had been bottom, there was no way that the Lifestealer would still be able to farm freely, so the Lifestealer is just missing too much farm, while the Anti-Mage would have a pretty nice time one-on-one versus the Nature's Prophet. So Lifestealer, I think, he will have like the same time whether or not the Enchantress is there, but now they just make sure that the Anti-Mage doesn't have free farm.
Yep, they definitely use a lot of time here.
Oh, Crystal Maiden might be in some trouble. There's boots of speed on the center War Runner, and Crystal Maiden will get caught. The Crystal Nova already used. No open wounds for the Lifestealer. There's the Hoof Stomp. Ancient Aberration, Chilling Touch, and easy kill the
There's
center.
the double edge. It hurts so much on the Crystal Maiden. Nice first blood coming out there for her.
Yeah, it's so nice for the centaur. If he gets the early blink, they can just blow up any single hero on the map.
But I think one of those supports, they have to help the anti-mage so far, because at the moment we have a Wild King here spamming the tornado. They push the tower, already being like down 2/3. Well, Ember is having now rune control all the time, but like, first tower is going down. Like, they have to help the anti-mage, yeah, and the Rubik is rotating in. Question is now, do they keep up the pressure so the supports have to rotate? Who's left alone in all that time then is the Wind
Oh,
Runner.
actually Center War Runner initiated on Hoof Stomp and trying to TP away. No, there's the Frostbite. Nature's Prophet TPing in as well, and the double edge. Not enough. Very nice kill there.
And I just said Wind Runner instead of War Runner. Screw me. Jesus.
It's very nice that the Lifestealer actually got the last hit there as well. He was just hit level 3 pretty much. Centaur was having too good of a time on the offlane. But yeah, like you said, for the anti-mage, do Orange keep the pressure on, because it's always a risk that you run when you go for the early towers, that the lane will be too pushed out and your enemy carry can, or offlaner, depends on what tower you go for. But yeah, they can farm a little bit too freely because it's hard to creep pressure. Now Lifestealer in some trouble, Telekinesis, Hoof Stomp, but now the Rage comes out first and he is able to just run away.
Yep. Really nice timing there. About time actually, like really, like a split seconds before the stomp comes out. In mid, you know, it's pretty interesting to see this matchup because the Scorched Earth, like being picked up here first, even 1 point done in level death, and yeah, the Flame Guard is not out DPSing the Scorched Earth. It's pretty funny because he triggers Flame Guard, wants to go aggressive with the chains, but they're just level 1, and Doom just saying okay. But anyway, Doom is level 6, and the smoke is coming out. Like they're looking for something.
They want the anti-mage by the looks of it. I think Winter is ready to TP in as well, probably.
Yeah.
So if they get the Doom,
though, if the rune spawns top now, the Ember might be really fast there, and it's a
Oh yeah, it's an invis one. There's the Doom actually together with the Crystal Nova. Nature's Prophet comes in, and I think he will go down a few more right clicks, but TP in by the Rubik. Nice telekinesis, but the Sprout holds him in place. Ysera gets the kill on the Doom, but there's the invis Ember Spirit, who is also level 6. Crystal Maiden, I think, is definite fodder, but can they get more? That is the question. Do they know somebody is there? No, Crystal Maiden gets left alone.
And on bottom, the Nake's barely surviving the double edge. Now raging away, but I think Ember is going on this Crystal Maiden. Yeah.
Yeah, he does go for it. Now there's the change. The Flame Guard damage is too much. Sleight of Fist coming out as well. He does survive for a little while longer.
No
Crystal
mana.
Nova to slow him down. I think he will go down. He's just wasting as much time as possible now. Yeah.
Well,
Flame Guard AoE just too big.
yep, Nake's in the meantime being driven out of the lane as well. We have 2 for 2 on like the kill scores, and yeah, they push the tower a bit as well. So, but still, the anti-mage, exactly as we predicted, Doom on the anti-mage, and end of story.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look too good for the anti-mage, but it doesn't look too bad either. Most of the time he will still have his top lane for himself. I think Orange just can't keep focusing there, otherwise the Centaur Warrunner as well as the Ember Spirit will get too much done. And that is actually quite a problem for Orange, that there's too many targets for them to lock down all of them.
Yep, definitely. That's why I like the Ember pickup, because if they actually go heavily disable on the anti-mage, they still have the Ember who can deal some damage, and anti-mage surviving, later maybe even having a hard, he just has to chill out a bit in the background, and then he can pretty much join the fight. Or once the Dune runs out, he just comes in range to mana void something that's left over of the fight. But we see another rotation. Doom is ready again. They smoked up, and yeah, there we go.
Actually, Ember Spirit spots out at least the Centaur and finds an Illusion Rune again on the top lane. Doom still wants to continue with it. If the Nature's Prophet TPs in with the Sprout, they
This
should
is a
have
dead
enough
anti-mage again.
damage.
Oh no!
Actually, no, he's
He
backing
actually
off in
goes back.
time. Yeah, and now they get spotted out as well by the Dire Observer Ward there.
Yeah.
So, just wasted time.
That's definitely something for Arrow here. Anti-mage can just chill out a bit and wait till they're gone. In the meantime, they farm bottom, and Lifestealer has to. Yeah, he has to be defensive. I mean, he got face boots up now, but still, like, he's 23-2. The Centaur is now actually leading in CS, and that's pretty impressive. He is, if he goes for dagger, which is very likely, he's 300 gold away from the dagger.
Yeah, once he gets the dagger, I mean, the Lifestealer will have to be extremely fast. There was a try at the hoof stomp, but Lifestealer with the face foot just dodging out from it. But yeah, if he gets the blink dagger, the Lifestealer will have to be extremely careful to just spot out the blink straight away, so that he would actually have
Look at
time to
this,
rage.
The Doom still. They don't know that they're seen here by this nicely placed observer ward.
Yeah, it is a really excellent observer ward, really just saving the life out of the anti-mage.
Yep.
And now anti-mage can just farm freely without actually being too scared there.
And there's no shadow blade yet on the Doom, and I actually think he goes for it just for the sake of this like silent initiation on the anti-mage, coming in invisible and getting the anti-mage doomed, level death, then later level 4, some tick scorched earth, maybe 1 or 2 right clicks, and the anti-mage is done. So yeah.
I actually maybe would prefer the blink dagger, so that he would. Oh, hoof stomp on the Lifestealer, double edge is there as well. Can he get the rage? Yes, the rage is there, and trying to run away, trying to infest into the enemy creeps.
Oh,
Nature's Prophet ultimate actually bounced out. Oh, they get the kill on the Ancient Apparition.
Yeah.
Nature's Prophet ultimate, big damage.
I was about to say, oh my god, I think he went into a creep that is like in deny range, but like yeah.
Yeah, it worked out in the end just because of the rotations that came in, and if they're lucky enough, they will get the tier 1 tower, so a very nice turn of events for Orange actually.
That's also the nice thing for Orange. They can, if they want to, anytime go into pushing. Anytime.
Another invis rune though for the Ember Spirit. The Ember Spirit just going the long way around, wants to find somebody in the jungle,
But
and
I don't think
the
he
sentry
can
is placed.
do it. Like, look at Orange. They're all clumped up. If he goes for one here, he might get the kill, but he will find an entire team just waiting for this. And look, now they also noticed now that he's been blocked, and Doom is ready. So if he shows here, if there's a casual sentry coming out because someone noticed he's been blocked, then very bad idea. I think he has to go back. Oh my god.
Oh,
he's
actually,
going.
there's the chains. Nature Prophet might go down, and he does go down as well. Such fast damage. Frostbite is there finally. Some impetuses are flying out in the end. They don't matter, and I think he can TP away safely. Yeah, he's trying to TP and will do so successfully.
Oh, he got away with murder there. Like, that was so risky. The Doom, faster reaction, being in range for the Doom, that would have been absolutely dead Ember Spirit, but he gets away. Very nice.
Yeah, he was confident enough in his own abilities as well as I think the Crystal Maiden being low level and not being able to hold him down for too long. So definitely a very nice kill there. It was just before the Nature Prophet actually finished up his Midas, so it's delaying him the Midas by at least 1 or 2 minutes.
I mean, it's not too much action for almost minute 12. I mean, we have, minute 12, but when it comes to last hits, so far the Centaur, Ember and the Anti-Mage are leading. That's exactly what they want, and Orange is answering this by pushing towers.
Yeah, I just would wish that they would have some rune vision as well as get some wards. Not wards, I mean just pick up the runes themselves. So far Ember Spirit has picked up almost every single one of them, and twice he had gotten the Invis rune and they resulted up in kills. So Orange just not too prepared to control the Ember Spirit.
Yep, but they don't want to go. Oh, Crystal Maiden just planted a ward here, do you see that? And just before the Rubik put even...
there's the sentry as well.
The nice combo there now. So this is, unfortunately, some gold down the drain for the Crystal Maiden.
Yeah, but one thing to note actually is that Anti-Mage is the leading farmer as far as it comes to the last
coming
hits.
in, but he's again seen. This ward is definitely paid off. So far it prevented like 2 kills on the Anti-Mage.
And they might want to try to turn it around, as in the mid lane actually Ancient Apparition falls to the Lifestealer. It might have been an Infest, I think. Yeah, he infested into Nature's Prophet.
Yep, this was a Nature Prophet bomb. I actually thought they gonna engage on that Doom. Doom being spotted out, the Ember was standing behind the tree, he's ready to jump in, but he decided not to go.
Yeah, I really thought the same, that going in with the Ember Spirit, especially as he had the double damage and the Anti-Mage jumping in as well, maybe doing some mana drain and going with the Mana Void. I think they might have been able to get the kill, but they just didn't want to risk getting turned upon by the Nature Prophet, I guess.
Yeah, Anti-Mage is really dangerous now because, there's the Perseverance, and that means he can pretty much farm jungle now as much as he wants, and as soon as he gets the Battle Fury he starts to snowball farm, and that's pretty good for Arrow at least. Yeah,
Orange has to take some map control to actually get back into the game. Well, not back into the game, but just take command of the game. Even if Anti-Mage gets up the Battle Fury, he still needs at least like 5 minutes to get online, maybe get the Manta style on top of that, before he can actually start fighting.
Coming out, the Doom and the Crystal Maiden gank train is looking for the Anti-Mage, but they're not finding anything. He stays around the 3 central camps here, Anti-Mage just farming away at the moment, and he's even getting guarded now by Rubik and Ember, so if they pop up, they might Doom him, but they actually might die, so they're falling back. Actually, Doom now waiting here. See, he's like, guys, wait. Anti-Mage wants to get this farm. He's coming, but now, he's giving it up. He's just losing too much farm on the way, waiting for him.
Yeah. Arrow's doing a really nice job in just dodging the ganks coming out. Orange definitely has the more aggressive lineup if you take out the center Warrunner, of course, who hasn't been able to get anything from his blink, I do have to say.
Yeah, so far not. But we have important levels coming out though. We have the Ancient Apparition just hit level 6, and we have the Rubik level 6 as well, so now those 2 supports actually come into play. While the Crystal Maiden is not level 6 yet, but I mean her ulti, the first level is not too significant. But interesting enough, the Enchantress is now level 7, so she actually can start to do some damage. Doesn't have a mana pool for it though. She went for PTs and now she has... Oh, she just bought something. I
think it's a point booster,
Scepter directly. This is Arcanum Scepter directly. And I think we're gonna see some pressure here on the mid tower now. This is the 3rd tier 1 about to go down.
Yeah, but the TPs are coming in. They definitely want to defend this, and I think they'll be able to as well. But the Tornado doing some damage, I guess, but the Wildwing Reaper should have started the Tornado a little bit farther back.
And Ember being happy, Enchantress feeding some creeps.
Yeah, he's just his Sleight of Fist already maxed out. He is level 11. Oh, there's the hoof stomp on 2 heroes. No, the rage was there before on the life there. AA Ice Blast missing as well, and Centaur Warrunner might go down. Nature's Prophet comes in. There's the infest damage, but it doesn't hit the Ancient Apparition. Everybody's still alive, and Nature's Prophet on the run now. TP stolen by the Rubik. Can he get the telekinesis? No, it's off cooldown. So only one dead. Ember Spirit still wants to catch up. Sleight of Fist is there. Nature's Prophet will burn to death. A killing spree for the Ember Spirit. He gets slowed down by the Ursa Clap, but can he get more? He definitely wants more. He's low on mana. Open Wounds, Rage. He's there. He uses the Sleight of Fist to try to dodge damage, but goes down in the end. Very nicely done. Now Impetus onto Ancient Apparition.
Oh my god.
And
I think that was absolutely too greedy there. They won the team fight. They had a 2 for 0 trade, but Amber like being absolutely Rambo there, and yeah, diving that tower, being under tower attack, 2 supports plus the low level, low HP lifestealer. I think they should have been happy with what they got and get out there.
yeah, just definite overextension in the end. I think they had a better start to the fight than the Arrow themselves maybe believe. So they were like just trying to go off on the momentum of the fight, but it turned around on them. Getting the kill on Ember Spirit, the Lifestealer. Oh, never mind, the Enchantress got the kill. Oh, mid lane, yeah, there's some action. Doom up on the Centaur Warrunner, but they can't follow up. Impetus is there as the tower gets denied by Rubik, and now Flame Guarded Ember Spirit.
Nice.
That's enough damage for Rubik to get the kill.
For Arrow. Tower deny, and even the Doom is not successful on the Centaur Warrunner. He survives with about 100 HP, I guess.
Yeah,
they actually turn around the push with the trees being stolen by Rubik.
Yeah, the Centaur Warrunner, I mean, really lucky, twice escaping death. In the last teamfight, he also got away with like 100, if not less HP.
Yeah.
So
I mean, this is not tower now, but still, they get quite some damage.
Oh, they're going on the Doom. There's the Ice Blast, but the Ice Blast misses. Can they turn it around? The Troll Tap on the Ember Spirit. TP is coming in as well. Ancient Apparition can't do much. His ultimate already on cooldown. Sleight of Fist is there, and he actually Centaur Warrunner ultimate just to get him away.
There we see the ultimate doing.
Oh, he's getting an Invis rune as well now. Nature's Prophet TP.
This is the best rune in his life, pretty much. That's the best timed invisibility rune ever. There could have been a regeneration, it would have been interrupted by the Nature's Prophet, or a haste would have saved him as well, but invisibility, even a better version. Nice escape rune there.
Yeah, Arrow's looking pretty decent. I mean, it's quite even on the graphs as well.
And we have, I'm showing the graphs right now. I just wanted to say, like, Anti-Mage's Battle Fury is arriving right as we speak. So, yeah, he can start snowballing right now, pretty much. And we see.
Oh, actually, they're looking for him. Doom coming off cooldown. He just blinked. There's the Crystal Nova, Doom, Frostbite, and the Anti-Mage will go down just as he got his Battle Fury.
Ah, that is unfortunate. They directly blinked in front of them. Like, this time they didn't have a ward. Like, the defensive ward wasn't renewed. Anyway, time to show the graphs. We are looking at about 2,500 XP lead for Arrow right now, like considering the battle farm. But like on the gold, it's exactly the opposite. We have a 2,000 lead for Team Orange here. So gold-wise, Orange doing better, but in XP, Arrow still leading. So this is still too close to say anything. As you can see, by the way, the Nakes just jumping out of the Nature's Prophet. They prepare the infest when they gank the anti-mage, but yeah, now Lifesteal is going back to farm. But to be honest, it's quite a bit unlucky by their draft, because look at the enemy's jungle, like the Radiant jungle. Oh my god, Nature's Prophet TPing directly into the Ember Spirit to farm the Ancients, but Ember Spirit there already waiting with the Flame Guard up, and that's his demise. That is very unlucky.
So unfortunate, yeah. And now Ember Spirit, he can just get away so safe, just going for the Fire Remnant. And yeah,
Rubik
easy escape.
Smoked up, but yeah, this is not leading to anything. That is really unfortunate. What I wanted to say is, like, they have the Enchantress farming the jungle, they have the Lifestealer when it's not safe.
Oh, Ice Blast with the telekinesis up onto the Lifestealer. He didn't get the Rage before. Actually, Rage on. No, yeah, he used it, so I think he should be safe just running away. Or no, barely Ice Blast ending.
It's just ending there, and he had to armlet toggle. That was really dangerous. No, what I wanted to say, like, Enchantress is farming that jungle, Nature's Prophet was farming that jungle, and the Lifestealer was rotating as well because it was not safe enough on the lane somewhere. And yeah, anyway, the Rubik
Yeah.
I think is infested in the
Yeah,
Centaur
he
War
is.
Runner.
It's a level 2 infest as well. So if he gets the blink on anybody, gets the hoof stomp, the double edge, and then
Yeah,
the
how much damage
infest
is that?
damage, it's
Yeah, this is 275 damage coming out of the Rubik there, just being infested in that Centaur War Runner. And it's also something you don't expect, unless they saw like what spell he actually stole. So, but if that if that Centaur finds Crystal Maiden, for example, or the Enchantress, that is Hoof Stomp, Double Edge, we talk about like 600, almost 800 damage plus a right click and the Rubik popping out of there, doing 275 damage as well. So this is like a 1200 damage combo if they get it up.
yeah, it can just instant burst any single hero, I think. The Doom actually might survive, especially if he's a mech.
Yeah, but Crystal Maiden 600 HP, like Stomp and the Infest damage would already do the trick. So yeah, I actually like that steal by Rubik, and he's still in there. He doesn't plan on getting out.
Yeah, there's no point for him to come out as well, because unlike the Lifestealer who wants to just keep on farming, the Rubik is a support and there's no room for him to farm anyway because the anti-mage is just taking everything at the moment.
Yeah, and by the way, you were absolutely right with the Doom going for the Blink instead of the Shadow Plate. I was voting more for a Shadow Plate, but okay, the Blink will do the trick.
I think it's mainly because the Shadow Blade can
Roshan.
get spotted out by some sentries, but yeah, anti-mage gets the Vladimir's offering,
Roshan.
and with the lifesteal, I mean, Orange have absolutely no idea this is going on. They have zero vision around the area as well because the supports from Arrow doing an excellent job.
To be honest, I
Just
think
not
they
working.
knew. It's not like they don't know, because like you saw like a 4-man dewalling mission on the bottom rune area, and yeah, but Doom is looking.
Yeah, I think they should have deducted from the way that the Centaur just was killing
Yeah.
the one treant so badly that maybe something weird is going
No,
on, but they're not going for it.
Just
and-
tanking up a bit for the anti-mage so he gets some life back. But like
And
overall,
anti-mage
this
is
will
level
be
40.
successful. Roshan just go in the hands of Arrow there. And we have an Infest now in the Doom TP top, looking for the anti-mage to farm, but now at the same time Roshan goes down and they're like, oh damn it, we're not gonna find an anti-mage here. This was, yeah, I think another wasted TP plus Narix losing time. They're farming, they're getting Roshan and Lifestealer just hanging around in Nature's Prophet. Now Doom not getting any XP, not getting any CS. This not really working out at the moment for Orange. The only good thing is Nature's Prophet is pushing the creep wave in here, farming jungle at the same time, but now, oh yeah, we see smoke coming out by Arrow. They know someone was here in that region. Now the question is, do they get it?
Yeah, they have vision of Nature Prophet
Oh
with
yeah,
this
this
observer
wall.
ward here, so yeah, Winter going down, the ultimate used by the Centaur War Runner. There's the Hoof Stomp, Double Edge, and Ember Spirit actually crafts the kill for himself. So
No, he didn't even use like double edge. This
Oh, yeah.
was, yeah, he was so low already. The Emperor just got the last hit. After stomp and right click, he was already like what 80% down. So yeah, no need to put even more in that really still squishy Furion.
I really feel like Orange is just getting outmaneuvered here. Arrow has the better movement, the better map control,
Yeah, the map
and they
control, I think,
just
makes a
they
difference.
avoid Orange, they avoid teamfights, and they're just running away with the game, getting more farm now. And the levels just Anti-Mage level 15, Ember Spirit also level 15, whereas the Lifestealer as well as Nature's Prophet only level 11. So that's a huge difference there.
Yeah, definitely. And I also like that the supports are getting farm. You look at the Rubik and we already see 4 stuff coming out. That's pretty impressive for 24 minutes, considering that, like, well, okay, you got a shared support spot, but still.
Yeah, now they get the tier 1 as well. They want to go for the Doom, but they quickly realize
Yeah.
it was only an illusion.
That was fast illusion. And at the same time, Anti-Mage doing quite some work on the lane here, getting the tier 1. Did he even get the last hit there? Yeah, very nice. Yeah, he got the last hit there. So this is gonna be a very happy anti-mage. And now he's TPing bottom, and the entire team is pretty much stacking up behind him.
They actually might want to try to go for the tier 2 there. They do have the Aegis up on the anti-mage, and anti-mage can just farm up freely, and if they bait the anti-mage, who is now level 16, has an ultimate orb as well together with the Asha, so Manta Star coming out really soon.
Yep. What I
And
was
I
wondering
think
all
they
the time,
have.
by the way, is that we didn't see like the AA or Rubik stacking the Ancients. So I mean, so far we have Sangayasha probably coming out by the Lifestealer. The armlet is already up. Interesting to see is also we're gonna see some force stuff action because the Crystal Maiden is as well heading for Stuff of Wizardry and the Ring of Region coming out now. A smoke in the mid by Team Orange and
They're running the wrong direction once again. And actually it gets cancelled by the Sleight of Fist. Oh, so unfortunate there. The Ember Spirit wasn't even close, just a long-range Sleight of Fist coming out and
Arrow wants
dispelling
to
it.
go. But they know something is wrong. They don't have any vision here in their own jungle at the moment, but they still know there's too many people missing. But you see the potential of a Furion, like a double creep wave, double Treants plus Necros are coming in here, and this is Necro 2, I think.
Yeah,
This is Necro 2 pushing. So that tier 2 is getting crazy amount of damage, if not even going down, while they do pretty much want to trade this. Cliff is coming out now. Question is there action coming?
Anti-Mage now has his Manta style as well. And even if he gets doomed, he has the Aegis at the moment.
That tower is going down.
Plus,
Furion.
if he... Oh god, Furion just
Yeah.
trying to delay the game really, but with the amount of farm and the speed that the Anti-Mage is acquiring the farm with, I think they will just get to the late game way before Orange can. And it's looking not too awesome for Orange, I do have to say.
But still, like, the Furion is doing work now. Mid tier 2 is getting pushed. I mean, okay, they're here at the tier 3, but like the next team fight is gonna decide if they.
Oh, they're going on the Enchanters. Manta style used, Hoof Stomp is there, double edge on the Doom with the Ice Blast and the Telekinesis. Lifestealer, the only one to survive it. Buybacks actually by both heroes. They definitely want to defend their racks. They cannot just give it away, but they lost so heavily at the moment.
Yep, this is 50% tier 3 damage, and yeah, 2 heroes lost, 2 buybacks out. Arrow says, okay, this is enough for 1 push. We go back, we farm, and we come again in 2 minutes.
Yeah, now Rubik has the blink as well, so can get into position way better. Maybe get an important steal there.
Blink and force stuff coming out on the Rubik, so he's gonna be really mobile. He's gonna have those fast steals, blinking in steal, force stuff out, / helping people with Doom. So
yeah, I really think that Arrow has nailed the theme of this game, just having the vision from the first minute on, making sure that Orange does not have the vision, and with their own observer wards. Oh, mid lane actually, Anti-Mage blinks in, but yeah, doesn't get anything. But yet, I mean, they have had vision at all times to make sure Orange cannot get the easy ganks, and that is what's currently winning them the game.
And there's the Lincolns now coming out by the Ember, so he definitely wants to do something against a Doom attempt. So they have to get him. You have to get the Lincolns down before they attempt to Doom him.
Yeah, he's going for a rather different item build than we usually see. Went for the Maelstrom first, just for the procs, and now the Lincoln Sphere, but of course I like the idea because a dead Ember Spirit can do no damage, so why not stay alive? And the Lincoln Sphere, you can also use it on another target, on a friendly hero, so if maybe puts it on the Anti-Mage, then that will make the Anti-Mage of course even more tankier as well in the front lines.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I like what Nature's Prophet is doing here. He's trying to create space. Like, Treant's pushing in, then he's hiding, sending Necros in, even pushing more. So he's trying to prevent that Arrow can actually go for a aggressive push, but I think Arrow just doesn't need to. They did what they wanted to do last time. Like, they went in, did damage on the tier 3, 2 heroes died, they had to buy back, so that buyback was definitely expensive. The only thing I have to say now, they kinda relieve the pressure of their warding. Like, we saw aggressive warding, a nice de-warding coming out by Arrow, but now we only have the 2 sentries here, just 2 observers here, and like 1 in mid, and no other observers out, so they at the moment they don't really see what's going on.
Yeah, and the Lifestealer are actually pretty scared as well, just purely for the fact, like you said, they don't have any vision almost. They can only place the wards quite defensively. Their supports aren't that rich, or well, rather the only one support being the Crystal Maiden.
Crystal Maiden. Ah, no, there's some warding coming out here. The entry of the dire jungle is gonna be warded, so they see if someone's coming in there from this side. And yeah, the funny thing is like seeing the anti-mage hunting even the necro, taking even the damage. He just wants that gold. Necro gold is so tasty.
It does give quite a lot of gold, and that's a Heaven's Helper finished up on the Centaur.
Yep.
So the Lifestealer right clicks as well as the impetus flying out by the Enchantress won't do half as much. Or well, like quarter as much, I would have to say probably, but...
No, but yeah, I actually like the Heaven Halberd pickup because, after all, as we said, they play a single core strategy. Like the Doom, besides the Doom, he picked up a mech. There's no damage coming out of the Doom except for like his built-in spell damage so far. And on our side, we have 2 heavy right clickers at the moment. So, yep, if that Nyx gets the Halberd in his face, then there's no damage anymore.
Yeah, and this anti-mage is just having way too good of a time just farming up the map constantly. Now Roshan has respawned and they're just jumping in for it straight away. There's no need for them to worry. There's not a clockwork hook, no Batrider to drag them out of it, or even an ancient apparition ultimate to stop them from actually doing it.
Yep,
There's zero AoE damage coming out from Orange almost.
It's actually nice to see how routine Orange is going into this because they wait for the Roshan, and I think right after this Roshan we're gonna see a transition into a push. They go for even more after this. I don't think they're gonna burst back into farming. But let's see.
I'm just afraid for Orange a little bit that Arrow won't care that much for the split push going on, that they will dedicate themselves. Oh, actually Nature's Prophet might be in trouble. Ember Spirit is looking for him. The TP, yeah, he gets out.
Unfortunate there. Like if he went with more top there, he would have interrupted with Searing Chains. But yep, lucky Nature's Prophet getting out. And I think they want to continue pushing on that, on the bottom lane.
Yeah, I think so too. The Nature's Prophet, I think he will TP to the top lane. Yeah, he does TP into the jungle. Just get some momentum there, but the thing is, I don't think he should use his Necro book to push. It depends on how far Arrow is, of course, with their own push. But if he uses the Necro, leaves them to push and then joins the team fight, he doesn't really actually offer anything to the Orange's side. And if the Necro is off cooldown, or on cooldown rather,
but actually it works out at the moment. Like Arrow can't push with like a creep wave, possibly Necros coming in. Lifestealer has been top as well, now farming the jungle. But they will see them now here. No, actually no. Lifestealer TPing out, they only see the Nature's Prophet. But yeah, it works. I mean, the lanes are pushed out, it buys Orange time. If this pushing wouldn't be there, they could just go in that bottom lane. Probably in the current state, I think they would even win the team fight unless Orange comes up with some nice plays.
Yeah, it's some nice delay tactics by Orange. It's cute, but will it just win them the game in the end? Lifestealer as well as even the Nature's Prophet, they're nowhere near the farm of the Anti-Mage, and even the Ember Spirit now with more and more farm just pulling out ahead at the moment. And once he gets like a Daedalus running as well, he will also start hurting so much that I think the Crystal Maiden might eventually die from one sleight of fist.
Yep. And the good thing they do is right now, like the top lane always being pushed out by the Nature's Prophet, now they say, okay, you push out top, we come top then. And instead, we see Ember Spirit being, getting a bit cocky for the Lifestealer, but Nature's Prophet is coming in, and Crystal Maiden, I don't think they can kill him. Yeah, now he's
yeah, they need like an Abyssal Blade. Open wounds, he's there, he's trying to get away.
To the Remnant at the rune.
The range is just too big for it.
Yeah. And well, they go for the tier 2 tower, but you see at the moment, Mr. Furion is doing quite some work, so the creep wave will be interrupted. There's one still up.
Yeah, but Telekinesis up on the Enchantress with the Hoof Stomp. Ice Blast flies as well, but not even necessary. Actually, it is necessary to get the kill on the Crystal Maiden. The Centaur once again dropping really low, but survives as Enchantress buys back.
The problem is if this creep wave dies, they can't do anything. That's the problem. The Nature's Prophet, as you can see, top line, is interrupting the creep influx, so...
Yeah, it was a really nice move there, just making sure that the backdoor protection will actually hit in.
Yeah, but still, they did some damage on the tier 2. We have a buyback of the Enchantress and a Crystal Maiden kill. Oh, man fight, Anti-Mage versus Nyx.
Oh, there's the Centaur coming in with the Invis. Rubik is there as well. Telekinesis, Hoof Stomp, Double Edge, and Anti-Mage with the right clicks. Doom comes in with the mech, but can't save him. Doom actually might drop down in return. They will go for it. Ice Blast will hit both Insidious as well as the Doom, and I don't think they'll continue actually. There are illusions of the Anti-Mage. Oh, Enchantress stole one illusion, and it like mana drained the Centaur. Wow.
But also really nice timing by the AA, the ulti coming in there exactly when the nature attendants were like flying around, so the heal of the Enchantress being interrupted there. But still, unfortunately the AA is only 11 now. If that was a level 3, it definitely would hit much harder.
Yeah, and actually, I mean, the Enchantress.
Oh, Nature's Prophet.
Oh, yeah, he wants to go for Ancient Apparition. There's the treants. He's going for the right clicks. Oh, Ghost Scepter and TP out by the AA. And can he get out? Yeah.
Woo! That's some timely TP. Really nice.
And yeah, they're going on the mid lane now. Anti-Mage is so tanky. It still has the Aegis up. Heart of Tarrasque is there as well. Even the Impetus not like just scratching him. The Enchanters needed way more, but having to buy back 2 times already, he's still sitting on the same items, and now they're going in for it. Whoa! Yeah, Mana Void gets rid of the Enchanters. Crystal Maiden also falls down. Centaur Warrunner uses his ultimate, but...
Yep, but I think I just saw the GG. Yeah, that was really nice. Did you see they waited for the AA ulti? It hit the Maiden, Lifestealer, and the Enchantress, and in the second it hit, they just jumped them because they can't, and Enchantress can't heal, and for simply that reason AM just jumping them. Yep. Absolutely nice
Arrow
execution by Arrow.
Arrow outplayed Orange completely, I would say.
Yep, definitely. Anyway guys, stay tuned. Game 2 is coming up. Lobby should be already up, so just hang on, and we will be back in a couple seconds.